Giuseppe with Zenith Home Loans bringing you a rate update for March 18. So we've had a very volatile week. I'll start off with the banks. So a couple of banks, of course, that were taken over by the government last weekend, created a lot of fear in the market that actually led to a very nice improvement in rates on Monday. Those were kind of moving in the opposite direction, a little bit higher as we got into Tuesday. And then later this week, things have settled down a little bit. So overall rates are about where they were last week, just a little bit lower. A few folks that I saw get under contract on Monday. We were able to lock in some pretty amazing rates, like low sixes, high fives for government loans and jumbo loans. Since then, they've moved up a little bit, so we're kind of hanging around. I think banks are being a little conservative with rates right now because of all the volatility this past week. So right now I'm seeing mid sixes for conventional FHA. Jumbo loans are kind of low sixes right now. If you have any questions or you're looking at making an offer, please do reach out so I can get you the most accurate numbers. So regarding the banks, in my opinion, there's nothing to be concerned with as far as being able to buy a home or financing being available with those handful of banks that were taken over due to liquidity this past week. I was doing this job in 2007, 8, 9, and we saw hundreds of banks go under for different reasons. But this was kind of a run on the banks that created by the Fed because people wanted to take their savings out and really invest in something more than a bank savings account, that like a treasury bond that would give you higher rates of return. So as long as your savings are in a bank that's FDIC insured, remember it's $250,000 of insurance, so there's no reason to worry about your savings. As far as mortgages, fear like that does help, as we saw on Monday, actually move rates lower. So it's a good thing for being able to buy a home. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll touch really quickly. I do have another webinar coming up today at 11:30. If you want to join, the link is right below the video. And I wanted to finish off with this cool slide that I saw. So the title was, don't bet against the champ. When you're talking about housing nationally has a 73-7-1 record. If they were a boxer, that would be one of the most winningest record of all time. So 73 years since 1941. It was positive appreciation. 7 years, there was negative appreciation. And as you've heard me talk about, 5 of those 7 years were during the housing market meltdown. And that was because of the toxic loans that were being done prior to that happening, not because really of the market. So don't bet against housing. If we can help you this weekend, please reach out. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon.